Welcome to Proclaim, a presentation of the Catholic Diocese of Alexandria. Join us as we journey together through the Scriptures revealed to us by God.
Good morning and welcome to Proclaim. The comment that Jesus makes about the importance of the temple is interesting simply by the way he says it. He says, "My house shall be called a house of prayer for all peoples," not just for the Jewish people, but for all peoples. That would have clearly been a different understanding than many of his contemporaries who were Jewish would have understood. Perhaps this is why Mark included it where he did, because his gospel is intended for a community that seems to be largely non-Jewish Christians, and therefore, in a sense, to say that the temple was in some way also for their benefit. The fact that the temple will ultimately be destroyed in the year 70 during the rebellion in which the Romans came in vindictively and tried to put an end to most all of the uprising, and destroying the temple was part of it. That clearly would have been at least known to some of the later readers of Mark's gospel, if not at the time that Mark wrote, since most feel he wrote before that year 70. But nevertheless, the importance of the temple as it would have been viewed from the people of Jerusalem would not have necessarily been shared by the readers of Mark's gospel. He makes it clear that any place that God is focused and that the people use in their worship is not restricted. It's something that is very inclusive, something that is very clearly intended in a universal nature. And so in a very real sense, this passage at least highlights that in a very subtle way. As we continue, it's not going to be surprising that his actions meet with opposition.
This program was brought to you by Christus Cabrini Hospital.